The MCU is getting a brand new hero, and unless you're a big old nerd like me, you've never heard of him. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Marvel video. In this one, we're talking about some flaming hot news that just came off the press. The MCU is finally bringing an Asian character into the mix. The question on everybody's mind, though, is who is he?
Roper, Williams, and Lee, the Deadly Three.
Back during the heyday of the martial arts craze, and only 2 years after the wild success of Enter the Dragon, Shang-Chi made his comics debut in 1975's Special Marvel Edition featuring the hands of Shang-Chi,
the Master of Kung Fu.
It was in this story that Shang-Chi gets to show off some of his fighting skills by facing 5 fighters on the way to the sanctum of his evil father.
Penetrate the secret chambers of an evil island empire.
Whose father, who goes by the alias of Fu Manchu, which is probably the most 70s villain name for an evil Chinese warlord that you could possibly imagine, has been training Shang-Chi to be a master warrior since the time he was a little boy. After defeating these warriors, Shang-Chi discovers the true evil nature of his father and tells him that the next time they meet, they will be mortal enemies. After this, he leaves China behind to pursue a life as a hero in New York City. Having been trained since birth to become the ultimate warrior, Shang-Chi is a master in every single martial art on the planet. He's been shown defeating multiple high-skilled opponents simultaneously, as well as superhumans. His great strength and chi allows him to strike with inhuman force, enabling him to break through barriers such as a brick, concrete, and iron, withstand physical impacts to almost a superhuman degree, and erase all forms of pain and discomfort. Shang-Chi has even stalemated Danny Rand the Iron Fist in single combat. However, Black Panther, who is extremely intelligent, has stated that Shang-Chi is even better than Rand in martial arts. On top of this, Shang-Chi is a master acrobat. He has reached peak human condition, is able to lift over 350 pounds, but using his chi he can lift even more than that. He's proficient at nearly every weapon, both melee and ranged, and contains masterful knowledge of pressure points. The current version of Shang-Chi wields nunchucks designed by none other than Tony Stark that can discharge repulsor blasts and also act as a beacon for him to channel his chi. Spider-Man himself has called Shang-Chi to be the fastest human he's ever encountered. He's fast enough to block bullets with his metal bracers and beat up people with super speed with his hands behind his back. And as I mentioned a little bit before, while his chi is highly channeled, he can survive devastating attacks and falls. On top of this, he also has situational awareness and is able to sense people that are completely out of sight. In 2006, during the Marvel Civil War, he joined with the second coming of the Heroes for Hire, this time led by Misty Knight. After several years of proving himself on that team, Captain America and Iron Man recruited him to be part of the Avengers in an effort to increase the strength of the team after Avengers vs. X-Men. Now listen to this. In 2014, while at the site of the Origin Bomb in Kobe, Japan, Shang-Chi was able to replicate himself dozens of times. This is a one-time thing, and it's unclear whether this is a permanent power of his, but fingers crossed for the movie debut. Please, please, please. In case you needed a little sneak peek on what Shang-Chi could possibly look like in the new Marvel movie, here it is.
Undisputed martial arts champion and international film star Bruce Lee. His job.
There's no news of any casting or release date, but since the MCU team has finished filming Infinity War, they have added this to the list of movies to come, probably in late 2019 or 2020. Now that you know all about the MCU's upcoming hero, if you want to check out more videos just like this, feel free to check out my channel. Within the next week, I will probably be analyzing the potentially upcoming trailers for the Captain Marvel movie and the new Avengers movie. Not only this, but I have been working all week rigorously on a brand new video that I think you guys will like very much. If you want to follow me on Twitter and check up on any updates for my channel or Twitch, go ahead and follow me at @TheNerdSupreme_. And for all things pop culture and comics, stay tuned. Have a great rest of your day.